If you've ever caught your cat standing in the doorway, on the couch, or even on top of the fridge just staring at you with that loving, almost hypnotic look, this video is for you. Today we're diving into the 10 reasons why your cat watches you in that special way only people who live with a feline can understand. And I'll tell you right now, by the end of this video, you're going to be even more in love with your kitty. So stay with me until the end because the last reasons are the most surprising, and no one talks about them. Cats are creatures full of mystery, cuteness, and personality, and when they're there looking at you calmly, with those eyes that seem to say 1,000 things without making a sound, there's a message behind it. It's not just feline charm, there's science, behavior, and affection involved. And that's what makes this topic so special. Get ready because today you're going to understand your cat on a whole new level, almost as if you could hear their thoughts. By the way, before we continue, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel, because I'm sure you love cat content as much as I do. Oh, and tell me in the comments if your cat also gives you that look of, I'm analyzing you and loving you at the same time. Now let's truly dive into this feline journey, because understanding your cat's gaze is like deciphering a secret language. And the more you understand, the more you realize that nothing they do is random. One of the first things you need to know is that loving look, that calm and deep stare your cat gives you out of nowhere, is much more than cuteness. It's a powerful gesture of trust. And trust, for a cat, is something rare. These animals are naturally cautious, always alert, always analyzing everything around them. They don't waste a relaxed gaze on just anyone. In nature, felines avoid direct eye contact with anything that might represent a threat. A soft, relaxed stare, especially that slow, gentle blinking, is a behavior reserved for moments of total safety. So when your cat looks at you with that peaceful, almost sleepy expression, sometimes narrowing their eyes in a slow blink, they're sending you a silent message. I'm completely okay here by your side. You are my safe place. I trust you. For a cat, this gesture is worth more than 1,000 meows. And there's more. When your cat watches you this way, they aren't just showing that they feel safe, they're choosing you. Cats have a much more selective social circle than dogs. And for them, showing vulnerability is deeply meaningful. They only fully relax around those they truly consider part of their group. This loving gaze is like a silent invitation. They're telling you that you've been officially accepted into the small club of beings they appreciate, respect, and keep close to their feline heart. It's almost as if they're building an invisible bond with you every time they stare at you like that. A bond built with silence, presence, and that unique way cats have of showing affection. And when you respond, even without realizing it, by looking back, smiling, talking to them, or even giving a slow blink in return, that bond grows even stronger. For a cat, this kind of exchange is like an intimate conversation, a shared, I'm here with you. So the next time your cat watches you with that sweet little look, remember, they're not just staring. They're telling you, in their own way, that you are someone very important in their life. And in the feline universe, that is one of the biggest declarations of love you can receive. Another powerful reason your cat keeps giving you that almost love-struck look is the deep emotional bond you've built with them over time. Believe it or not, even though cats often look independent, they form strong connections with the people who are part of their daily lives. And that includes you. Cats associate their favorite humans with comfort, protection, and positive experiences. Every little thing you do, from simply filling their food bowl, giving them affection in the exact way they enjoy, playing with their favorite toy, or even just sitting near them without doing anything, slowly builds a warm, pleasant feeling inside the feline brain, as if you were a constant source of good things. As time passes, this emotional connection becomes even stronger. Many cats develop clear preferences within their household, and it's no exaggeration to say they can have a favorite human. And when that favorite is you, their gaze changes. They watch your movements, listen to your voice, follow your daily rhythm. And when they look at you in silence, that calm, deep, meaningful stare, they might simply be appreciating you. It's as if they're quietly admiring not just who you are, but everything you represent to them. Safety, affection, and stability. It's a kind of silent admiration. A cat won't hug you like a dog does, and they won't jump with excitement when you come home, but they express love in a much more subtle, and for that reason, even more powerful way. A long, relaxed look can carry all the affection they feel, even without any movement or sound. It's like your cat is saying, I like you. Your presence comforts me. I choose to be near you. And yes, you may very well be the chosen one in the house. And when your cat makes a point of watching you like that, almost contemplatively, it's the clearest proof of that bond. That loving gaze is your cat's quiet acknowledgement of the special connection you two have created. And even if they never say it literally, it's written right there in their eyes. By the way, stay with me until the end because I'm still going to tell you a reason that is so surprising most people have no idea it even exists, something that completely changes the way you interpret this behavior. Once you discover it, you'll start looking at your cat in a totally different, deeper, and more connected way. There's also an extremely curious, and even amusing, side to that mysterious stare. Cats are, by nature, true investigators of the world. They observe everything. Absolutely everything. Sounds you don't even notice, tiny movements, changes in the environment, new smells, objects out of place. Nothing escapes a feline's radar. And of course, among all the things worth observing, you are the main attraction. Your cat doesn't just look at you out of love, but also out of pure natural curiosity. They want to understand your patterns, your routines, your intentions. To them, you're like a constant event happening inside the house. Your cat may be trying to predict your next move. Are you about to stand up? Are you going to open the refrigerator door, which, in their mind, often means food? Are you going to walk toward their favorite room or pick up that beloved toy? They analyze you like a professional change detector, always ready to react to the slightest sign that something interesting is coming. It's as if they have an emotional and behavioral radar tuned specifically to you. And this blend of curiosity and affection creates that intense, deep, almost hypnotic gaze that's impossible not to notice, and impossible not to melt over. And speaking of this watching with love, when your cat observes you during quiet moments, while you're lying down, relaxing, watching something, or scrolling on your phone, they might simply be enjoying your company. Cats are far more social than they appear, and this silent surveillance is a way of maintaining connection. For them, watching is participating. By looking at you, they feel involved in whatever you're doing, even without direct interaction. Many animal behavior specialists explain that a cat's loving gaze acts as a kind of social monitoring. They're making sure everything is okay in the environment, that you are okay, and that the group life, the small group that includes the two of you, is functioning smoothly. It's almost as if they're thinking, just checking if everything's fine over there, okay? Because I really care. And there's more. This constant observation creates a quiet, energetic bond between you. Your cat feels safe simply by being near you and watching you. That's why they stay close, following you with their eyes, making sure your presence is exactly where it should be. It's a feline way of saying, I'm here with you. Even when I'm quiet, I'm by your side. And this combination of protection, curiosity, and affection is what makes that gaze so special, and so uniquely theirs. Another reason that makes this behavior absolutely irresistible is affection, and the unique way cats ask for it. Even though they are independent animals, they know exactly how to show love and, more importantly, how to invite you into a special moment. When a cat is about to ask for attention, get ready to purr deeply, or decide to lie down next to you, they almost always give you that soft look first, before making any move. It's as if they're checking the emotional temperature of the moment, evaluating whether now is the perfect time to get closer. This look works like a silent invitation, almost as if they were saying, hey, I feel like being near you. Come here. And if you pay close attention, right after that gentle intentional gaze, many cats follow the same routine. They slowly get up, stretch their body in that charming feline way, walk toward you, and gently touch you, whether on your arm, your leg, your face, or even by lying right on top of you. It's almost as if they're confirming, okay, you understood the signal. Now this moment is ours. And speaking of signals, the communication behind these looks goes much deeper than it seems. Cats have a complex system of body language, and the slow blink is one of the most special parts of it. Did you know that this gesture is considered by experts to be one of the clearest ways a cat says, I love you? Yes, when your cat gives you that slow, soft, almost lazy blink, they're showing not just affection but vulnerability. In the feline world, closing their eyes near someone means they see no danger in that presence. It means complete trust. This loving look, paired with the slow blink, always comes with a fully relaxed state. Lowered shoulders, loose body, calm breathing. Your cat isn't just watching you, they are literally having a conversation with you. A conversation without words but full of emotion. It's like your cat is smiling at you, in the only way a cat knows how to smile. And the most incredible part is that this communication goes both ways. When you respond to a slow blink with a slow blink of your own, you're sending back the exact same emotional message. You're saying, "I trust you too. I care about you too." And when that happens, many cats relax even more, move closer, or start purring, as if they recognize that the two of you just shared a small moment of feline intimacy. This kind of exchange creates a very strong bond. It's almost like a secret language that few people notice, but it completely transforms the relationship between you and your cat. From the moment you understand this gesture, you start seeing your cat not just as a companion, but as a being emotionally connected to you in a deep and sincere way. One of the most adorable reasons behind your cat's intense gaze is that, quite often, they are simply admiring you. Every cat develops their own preferences within the household. They have those humans they consider special, who become true pillars of comfort and security. When your cat looks at you with that calm, almost contemplative expression, there's no mischief, expectation, or rush. It's pure admiration. It's as if they're absorbing every little detail about you. The way you move, how you speak, how you smile, even the small gestures that we often overlook. It's very much like when we gaze at someone we love with affection and quiet attention, and that's exactly what cats do. Often, they don't want anything except to simply be there, watching and delighting in the presence of someone they care about. This silent admiration is deeply connected to the emotional routines that cats develop. They are creatures of habit, but not just mechanical habits. These routines are filled with emotional meaning. If you are the person who cares for them, offers affection, plays with them, feeds them, and shares moments of attention, they start associating you with safety, pleasure, and stability. That's why watching you isn't just a passive act. It's a way of staying connected to what matters most to them. A cat's loving gaze can be seen as a way of following your routine, making sure everything is as expected, and that nothing is out of place. Beyond that, they watch because you occupy a vital emotional space in their life. Every gesture of yours is part of the world they know and trust. The simple act of you entering a room or sitting nearby is, for them, an event worthy of attention and appreciation. They notice every nuance of your presence and value it. This silent, loving gaze is, in fact, a demonstration of feline gratitude and recognition of the importance you hold in their daily life. It's a subtle yet powerful way of reinforcing the bond between you, showing that they recognize you as an essential part of their world. And when we realize this, we begin to understand that cats don't just live alongside us. They watch us, choose us, and value us in ways that often go unnoticed. Every gaze carries emotion, affection, and a kind of quiet reverence that makes us feel deeply connected to these small beings, so independent and, at the same time, so loving. Now let's talk about a reason that many people don't know, but is extremely significant. Your cat looks at you because they consider you part of the family. For felines, the concept of family goes far beyond biological ties or mere physical presence. It is directly linked to the idea of a safe emotional territory. A cat's emotional territory encompasses everything that provides comfort, protection, and predictability in their life. And when they include you in this territory, they are saying that you are part of something essential. Their emotional world. This behavior is much deeper than it appears at first glance. A cat doesn't distribute affection randomly. They carefully choose who they connect with. Including a human in their group means trusting and accepting that person's presence in their routine, in their favorite spaces, and in their moments of rest. Every look, every approach, every daily gesture, like lying next to you, rubbing against you, purring, or even following your movements around the house, serves as a way to reinforce this bond and communicate, "You are part of my life. You are family." The loving gaze they give you is therefore much more than simple curiosity or fleeting affection. It is the visible expression of this deep bond, a silent reminder that you have been accepted and valued within the cat's emotional core. When you realize this, you understand that that small being, who often seems distant or indifferent, is actually paying close attention to you with all their sensitivity and devotion. It is their way of showing belonging and intimacy, a quiet acknowledgement of the importance you hold in their life. Moreover, This gaze reflects a delicate balance between trust and admiration. The cat knows they can rely on you for care, safety, and comfort, while at the same time demonstrating respect and affection by observing every detail of your presence. It's as if they are constantly reinforcing the invisible bonds that connect you, showing that you are trusted, loved, and essential. This loving gaze is, therefore, one of the purest and most silent ways a cat says, "You are my family, and this is something I deeply value." When we understand this, we see that cats communicate complex emotions in subtle yet powerful ways. Every gesture, every look, and every small detail of their behavior is a way to strengthen emotional bonds, building a relationship of trust, love, and belonging that is unique and irreplaceable. And finally, we've reached the most surprising and fascinating reason. Sometimes your cat looks at you with love because, for them, you are literally the center of their universe. It's not an exaggeration. Many cats see their human as the main reference in their environment, the anchor that organizes their routine and provides emotional security. Everything around them, feeding, resting, playing, moments of affection, revolves, in a way, around the presence of the person they trust. And that's exactly why that gaze is so intense, deep, and full of meaning. When your cat locks eyes on you, they're not just seeing you. They're recognizing you as the foundation of their world, the point of stability and comfort amid everything happening around them. This gaze carries multiple layers: love, trust, emotional dependence, and silent admiration. It's their way of saying, "You are my reference, my safe harbor, my companion." It's a connection so genuine that it goes far beyond any physical gesture of affection. It's an invisible yet incredibly real emotional bond. What's even more interesting is that each cat expresses this behavior in a unique way. Some watch more in the morning, at the start of the day, making sure everything is in place. Others at night, when the world slows down and moments of closeness become more intense. And some follow you while you eat or go about small tasks, as if they want to be part of your life, even silently. If you've made it this far, I want to ask you from the heart. Leave a comment telling me what your cat's loving gaze is like. Do they watch you more at a specific time of day? Do they follow you while you do activities? Or do they prefer to just sit nearby and contemplate? I really want to know how these little moments happen in your routine because every cat is unique, and every gaze carries a different story. And of course, take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, because it really helps bring more amazing content like this, full of curiosities, tips, and secrets from the feline world. Staying until the end isn't just about learning more about cats. It's about connecting even more with these incredible creatures who are part of our lives and our hearts. So keep exploring, observing, and most importantly, enjoying every moment with your cat, because every gaze is a gesture of love that deserves to be understood and cherished. And before we finish, stay with me until the very end, because this part is special. Remember that every look your cat gives you is much more than just a glance. It's a piece of the feline universe that they've chosen to share with you, a silent yet deeply meaningful gift. Every slow blink, every gaze into your eyes, every moment they watch you while you go about your day is a demonstration of trust, affection, and a deep connection. It's as if they're saying, "You are important to me. I'm here, I'm paying attention, and I trust you." And the more you understand these gestures, the stronger your bond becomes, growing into something that only those who live with cats can truly appreciate. And it's worth remembering, it's not just love. It's also respect, security, and admiration. When your cat observes you, they are learning more about you, your habits, your moods, and in a nearly magical way, they find a way to be present without intruding, maintaining that unique closeness that only cats can have. It's amazing to realize that such small and seemingly independent creatures can form bonds so deep and meaningful. Every look is a silent conversation, a heart-to-heart dialogue that, if you pay attention, will surprise and delight you. So, if this video helped you better understand this affectionate behavior, don't forget to show your appreciation. Leave a like, comment below telling us how your kitty looks at you with love, and share this video with other cat lovers. Every story, every experience is unique, and I'd love for more people to understand this special feline world. We'll see each other in the next video, and until then, watch your kitty closely. They might be saying, "I love you" at this very moment, and all you have to do is notice. And remember, every moment with your cat counts. Every gaze, every purr, and every silent gesture is a form of love that often goes unnoticed, yet it strengthens the bond between you in a unique and unforgettable way. So cherish every second, value every look, and continue discovering the subtleties of this magical connection that only those who love cats can truly feel.